shout out to Grape for taking up with the Puerto Rican princess at Joseline's Cabaret, California, season 6.
We're going to start off with our recap, our review of Joseline's Cabaret, California, episode 7, Jose's Brothel. It's absolutely insane. We begin where we were left off with last episode, where the girls was basically doing their version, participating in their version of Zeus Fear Factor, or Joseline's Cabaret Fear Factor. Y'all know where they was doing all the crazy stunts and eating the bugs and roaches and stuff. Man, that lady had all these people doing this at the chance of winning and earning $50,000, which is crazy. Absolutely insane. Let's get into this, y'all. Fair use. Absolutely disgusting.
Toast up to each other, and let's see who could take.
Shout out to Zeus. Fair use. Shout out to Zeus. Fair use.
The fashion.
Here we go. Here we go.
No. These are too much. Cause really, a little milk, a little oatmeal, a little hot sauce, a little chicken foot, a little tarantula. I could not even look at Oceans. Girl, like why? Like you're really ugly enough. Why you keep making those faces? And then I see natural in the corner. Really natural? You A-word stuff like and on camera.
All types of shade was being thrown out. Ocean's ugly. Miss Natural didn't, she was a corn star, so she was swallowing this and that. But like just throwing shade. And it's like, damn.
Shut when you think about it.
Why is she acting like she'd do it? She was like, yeah, I would have did it. If man, shut up.
Bitch, that shade. Humble yourself.
Absolutely insane, y'all. Crazy. Like I said, I would have had to get kicked off the show. Like, what are we talking about? Pop the trunk. What did this have anything to do with dancing? This is a dance show, by the way, y'all. We seen them dance literally for about 30 seconds in 7 episodes.
Get the key, pop the trunk. You know what we came here to do. I know what I came here to do. Pop the trunk.
What are we even talking about? Man? But yeah, so I thought that was stupid. If you watch the episode, they was all throwing up and all that. And then Joseline was like really mad at them. And then what was crazy, right after that, she had them do like a dance, like, practice for her dance and for the music video and stuff like that. And it's like, what? You just had, for one, they got a weird full stomach of all this weird stuff that you had them eating that was making them hurl and all this stuff. And then you want them to start gyrating and doing that weak ass 2-step. I like the way you are. I like the way you are. I like the way you are. Nah.
Oh my God. Shut up.
So basically the girls was going at it. They was beefing. They was fighting, right? Afterwards, right? So after that, because they basically the girls who actually ate the roaches and the tarantulas and all this stuff, right? They was able to call some shots, basically vote who left, and it got real messy. Joseline knew what she was doing, knowing that these girls don't like each other, but you like, oh, who you think should go home and stuff like that. She knew what she was doing with that, right? And she had like the special dinner with the girls that ate. I want to say it was Chinx, T-Love, Dez. Was Neek there too, y'all? I think Neek. It was a few of the girls and stuff like that, and the girls were saying what they would do with the $50,000 for their businesses and stuff. Some of them got like wig businesses and boutiques and hair, all type of stuff. It was pretty cool to hear. But basically the first half was like, the second half, it really started getting spicy. Really the last about 10 minutes of the show, is when we get to see Andraya versus Love, Chinx versus T-Love and Egypt. They jumped her and it was bad. It was bad, y'all. I was so mad. Leave my baby mama alone.
Leave Brittany alone! Please.
Yeah, you said T-Love wasn't there? Okay, I can't remember. I could have swore she was though, but okay, it wasn't. I know Dez for a fact was there, Egypt and Chinx and Dani. Is that it? And I'm just imagining T-Love? Okay. Yeah, because T-Love was actually like chopping it up with Sky and them, right? I figured out. Y'all, it's so many chicks to keep up with and stuff like that. But I found it funny too how after Sky put belt to ad, everybody want to be her friend all of a sudden. I just thought that was really suspicious, you know. But yeah, it gets real spicy at the end. They was doing like this little party and stuff. I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot of gyrating, a lot of twerking and stuff. I was entertained, to say the least. It was some skeptical stuff going on, especially with like G Baby claiming that she hurt, but she doing popping coochie on a handstand, doing all these tricks and stuff like that. And they was calling her out on that too, because she was like, "Oh no, it's gonna take me 2 weeks." Nah, girl, you just don't want to fight. You weak. You just weak, right? And then Love, you know, saying that she want to fight. She was looking for Neek, and this was after Neek already fought Dani. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys that right now. Fair use. Shout out to Zeus Network. Lexi Rosa Parks is thick as hell. Anyways,
Like this is a team, and like this is a team.
We won yesterday.
You went over here, right? You over there?
y'all, did Dani have heels on, or is Love just that short? Because seeing Dani next to Love is crazy. Because Dani not a big girl. Look at Love next to her. Maybe Love is just tiny, or Dani got some heels on.
All right, you over there?
I never made your team.
First
She won't
competition
eat the
was
bugs.
this season.
She won't eat the
Your
bugs.
first
Jocelyn.
competition was this season.
Yeah, they was fighting. At first, I ain't gonna lie, it was looking like Neek was putting belt to ad, but I mean, Dani really held her own. I gotta admit, Dani really held her own. She didn't really beat her up like that. But then again, Neek was complaining about the security jumping in too fast and stuff like that. You know, so yeah. If anything, I'll say that was more so like a tie. That's up for debate. Some people would say Neek. You know, I feel like they was going at it. To be honest with you, I think Dani was holding her own, doing her thing against Neek. What wasn't like if, ands, or buts is Egypt. Okay, Egypt put belt to ad on Chinx, man. It was bad. And then T-Love jumped in, because all this was after Chinx snuck T-Love. They already fought, but it was doing like a lot of headlocks, and they wasn't really doing nothing. You know what I mean? I was kind of disappointed with Chinx. I'm like, Chinx, you definitely could have handled T-Love way worse. You know what I mean?
Get the fuck out of here, man. All that bullshit.
I'm like, you big as hell. You the biggest girl on the show. You make the biggest girl, the second biggest girl, which is Lexi Gold, look small. You know what I mean? And obviously she packed a punch, because when she snuck T-Love, like, she felt that. But then that's when Egypt jumped in, wanted to fight, and then it took the one-on-one, but T-Love still jumped in. It was bad. It was pretty bad, y'all. Joseline mad at the girls, talking about no more fighting, but Neek, to her defense, Neek wasn't on the stage at that point when she said that. She came, and then she just automatically attacked Dani, because Neek was one of the picks to be sent home. When Joseline asked the winners who should be sent home, they was talking about Neek. They was talking about was it Isis? I know for sure they were saying, somebody said Oceans, somebody said Love, right? G baby, common stuff like I say Miss Kanaya, but it looked like Miss Kanaya actually stand on business this next episode, so we'll see. Okay. Yeah. She dragged Chinx, and then T Love even got some good hits in. It was pretty bad, man. All right, it was pretty bad. You said Neek and Dani are practically the same size. Not weight wise. You talking about height? If you talking about weight, like that's literally a lie. Like, I mean, you can clearly see the difference between them when they fight. Like, you're saying these two girls, you can literally look at Neek's thighs and look at Dani's. You're saying Dani and Neek is the same size? Oh, okay.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is you talking about.
Okay. You said Neek got her on weight but same height. That's what we talking about. We talking about weight.
Is this nigga serious?
Okay. You said you thought about me when when Chinx got beat up. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad, y'all. I was like, no, oh my God, no, Chinx.
You disappointed me. You disappointed me.
Yeah, man, it was bad. It was bad, man. But I'll show you guys when it happened. Okay, fair use. Shout out to Zeus Network. Okay, for the clip. This is a clip from the latest episode of Jose's Bravo. This is when Chinx snuck T Love and Egypt jumped in and ran that fade, and man, she had her in the bushes, y'all. It was bad. Fair use.
What's up? Eat that!
I'm chit-chatting with T-Love, making sure she good. Next thing I know, I see an arm reach over my face and hits T-Love right smack in the middle of her face. What the?
You want to spit on? You want to spit on?
What's up? She spit on me. Chinx and stole on my sister, like out of nowhere. Got my sister leaking.
Yeah, they started fighting and boobs start popping out and all that stuff. So I gotta pause it right there. But they squared up and Egypt put belt to ass. It was bad. It was bad, y'all. It was bad. I was, like I said, leave Chinx alone.
Leave Brittany alone! Please.
The jumping her was crazy though. Like that was whack. I didn't understand that. But I guess, with her sneaking her, I don't know. I guess all the rules went out, whatever the case may be. But Egypt, she did her bad. I gotta admit. To be honest with y'all, I pretty much explained everything to you guys. They started out with the fear factor stuff where they eating all the nasty foods and bugs and roaches and stuff, which led to them like practicing, right, for the I Like the Way You Are music video. The girls that was doing bad was on the chopping block to be sent home. The winners of the fear factor challenge and stuff like that had say so on who they believe should be sent home and stuff like that. After that, Joseline was like, oh, let's have a little party, swimming pool and stuff like that. That's why you do see the ladies in the bathing suits, and obviously start getting real dramatic and stuff because they start talking about who they want to fight, who they don't like, and all this stuff. I forgot who said Neek should go home. I think it was Dani. Dani was like, Neek should go home, and Joseline was like, what? That's my best dancer and stuff like that. Neek felt some type of way, so that's why she called her out, and they started fighting, right? But in the midst of that, Love like, oh, I want to fight Neek now or whatever, blah blah blah. So Andraya took the fade for her, and they was going at it, right? That fight was whack too, right? But then, you know, T Love said she wanted that fade, or just asking, period, who want the fade. Chinx threw like a drink at her or something like that. That's when they started fighting. It was just like a bunch of headlocks. They wasn't really doing nothing. And then that's when Chinx snuck her, right? And then Egypt jumped in and did her bad, y'all. It was bad. So going into the next episode, even though Joseline said no fights, Neek did push Dani off the damn stage, which was crazy. And then they got Miss Kanaya to finally fight because they were saying it looked like she was beating up Dani. Didn't it look like she was beating up Dani? I think it was Dani. They called her out. Chinx was like, "Girl, you can't be in this house and like just running from fades and just sit pretty and cute." You know what I mean? Like, what we even talking about? Okay. But yeah, man. You said you win some, you lose some. Oh no, I know. Yeah. Yep. Overall, it was okay. I mean, it wasn't the best episode. I don't think so. It ended crazy though. Egypt doing what she did to Chinx, and she's so much smaller than her. You like she built, you know what I mean? She heavy built, but like she got the height on her. You know what I mean? But if you want to go just size wise, they probably weigh the same. You know, it's just distributed differently because they in the proportion differently because of the height. But Egypt, man, she's definitely a big back, you know, just burly type chick, man. It's crazy. So let's get into these reactions, y'all. Y'all know the internet be interneting. The internet be interneting. Okay, so we got to see what these people talking about. I do think this too. So they said Andraya's what do they call it, y'all? Confessional look, right? Andraya's confessional look. They said she looked like Annabelle. I got more like vampire vibes. Do y'all get Annabelle? She looked crazy regardless, though. I was not feeling it. It's definitely giving vampire escort. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if she wanna. I don't know what she wanna suck. She wanna bite my neck and you know what I mean, or she wanna go downstairs. I don't know.
I pay for the puss, okay. I pay for the puss, okay. I pay for the puss, okay.
I have no idea. But I was not feeling that look. They said, "Oh, Egypt toward Chinx." Yup. Well, Chinx is crazy, like, but she did. Ain't literally. There's no defending it. She put belt to ass. At first, she was doing their thing. They was going blow for blow. Then it just seemed like, I don't know, man. Egypt started connecting, and I guess Chinx started feeling those. Then she threw her into the damn bushes, and after that, it was over. Then T Love jumped in. It was bad. It was bad. I didn't see no hair pulling too, cause you know she ain't got no hair.
No hands though. Pull hair. Whole time.
Teach a man how to squabble.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad, man. They said Dani can be an actress because she's so full of ish. Yeah, you know Joseline always talking about these girls. That's what she said. Yeah, I mean, you can tell she is a little actress, bro. Like Dani weird. I will say this though. I don't know if you guys agree. I did like her confessional look this past episode. She looked good. I'll admit it. They said they see that Sky can fight, and now they want to be nice to her. I told y'all, I noticed that's one of the first things I noticed. I said, oh, all of a sudden they like Sky cool with Neek. All of a sudden, like, this my girl, she real. No, I'm like, y'all just don't want to get beat up.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Yeah. They don't want no smoke with Sky. They said me listening to Jane Doe brag about being able to eat a tarantula. Right, like it was just like this. Oh, that's who I got mixed up at the table. Y'all said it wasn't T Love. It was Jane Doe was there. And she was saying she want to make like she want an animal shelter for animals and stuff, rescue and stuff like that. But yeah, talking about you can eat a tarantula, it's like, congratulations.
Oh, that's good for you, baby. Oh, that's good for you, baby.
Yeah, like what we talking about? And ill, right? Oh yeah, that's a good question. I just want to know why Joseline hate ISIS. Yeah, she started going off on ISIS randomly. She really don't like ISIS. She's like the skeleton, no body. I'm tired of seeing her face, little skinny little face and body. I'm like, damn. Tell me how you really feel.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
It was super random. They said Oceans always look like she's struggling with these dances. My goodness, right? I'm telling you, man, the dances and all this stuff is just a cover up for what they really doing, selling coochie. Allegedly. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I'm just saying, it's pretty interesting.
I pay for the puss, okay. I pay for the puss, okay. I pay for the puss, okay.
I don't know what's going on. But yeah, Oceans can dance. Most of them girls can dance. Okay, this Chinx in the comments. She said, Mrs. Solo Dolo. Yeah, it's only you. They said, why the F Neek got the security stressing like this? Yeah, she was running around and stuff, and they was falling to the ground, and it was bad. It was bad. The whole situation was bad. Neek was really mad about that whole Dani situation. Yes, Dani, this look is T. That's what I was saying. Dani didn't look bad. She didn't look too bad. That's kind of a crazy still picture, but yeah, man. Now this is crazy. Ain't this the Terrifier, y'all? Remember, I was saying that Oceans look like Dr. Evil, right? I also said she looked like Bruce Willis, but with the makeup, with the same makeup and everything, the same head shape, y'all, this is Art the Clown from Terrifier, right? Now, why they got Oceans looking like Art the Clown? Dude, that is crazy.
Wait. Let me think.
Bitch, that's shade. Humble yourself.
Yeah. What you over here being messy for?
Man, I see it. The resemblance is crazy. Same makeup and everything. Wow. That's literally the same person.
Bitch, I'm scared. Where's the door?
Man. Any food. Somebody says, now Egypt put belt to ass. She took that comment to heart. Oh yeah, about the alopecia? Facts. Des and Erica starting to piss me off. Yeah, how they just talking so much and just, Erica was doing all that cheering and stuff when the girls was fighting and stuff. It was just like, it was weird. Yeah. Like, I wanted to tell her to shut up. Like, please be quiet.
Shut when you think about it. Go. Oh my God. Shut up.
It says, see, this is how I know y'all be trying to fight just because everybody else is. If you have any heart problems, yeah, I gotta say this, right? So G Baby got exposed, talking about she being hurt and all that, but she doing all them handstands and doing all these tricks and stuff while dancing, right? I believe Hottest Flame was doing her two-step dances and stuff with her shoulder hurting. She got exposed. But the real person that got exposed too is Love, right? Talking about she got holes in her heart, doing all this, but you starting fights. You want to fight. You know what I mean? So it's very questionable. Yeah, they said, see, this is how I know y'all be trying to fight just because everybody else is. If you have any heart problems, why would you get on any reality TV show, especially one where you're going to be fighting and out of breath dancing? Right.
Did you not say you want to fight me?
You've been coming at me.
Fight me?
No, I feel like you want to fight me. No, my point was, I feel like you've been coming at me.
Did you not say you want to fight me?
You've been coming at me.
Fight me?
No, I feel like you want.
Get well soon, but go home already. Yes, go home, Roger. With your Trey Songz braids. I just gotta make it. I just gotta make it. Ooh. Just gotta make it. I don't wanna leave. I don't wanna leave. But I gotta go right now. I'll be back before you know. Y'all know damn well these is the Trey Songz braids. All right.
Too hard, like I feel like I'm getting stabbed in my chest a little bit. If I'm breathing in too hard, like I feel like I'm getting stabbed in my chest a little bit.
Yeah, girl, just go. Just go. Like, you just here to complain. Bruh, I don't understand. Remember, the girls was doing this on Baddies too. Like, why do y'all come on this show? Y'all watch all of these different seasons. You pretty much see what the show is about. But when y'all get on the show, y'all think y'all been in the program, or y'all try to, like, slip through the cracks to get away with stuff. No. Only person that is getting away with certain stuff is usually Scotty. All you always got to get in the paint. I'm just referring to Baddies too. But Baddies and Joseline's Cabaret, y'all know what it is. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't know.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Dani is such a hater. OMG, you want Neek, the best dancer, to go home? Like she always wants her to go home. Just picks at her for no reason. Well, they don't like each other. What do you mean for no reason? They don't like each other. Like it's the same thing. The same people that says this brings up Baddies and talk about, you know, they want Lex to be gone or something like that. It just be stupid stuff, y'all. They said this dog, Kanaya. Yeah, she finally got in the paint, and I believe this is Dani. Oh, no, this is Isis. Who is that, y'all? Is that Dani? I can't tell who that's. No, this might be Isis. I can't tell because they got a stupid ass ski mask on. Why do they got the Pooh Shiesty mask on? Who is that? I don't know who that is, but regardless, look like Kanaya put belt to ass. I believe this is Dani. Yeah, I think this is Dani right here to the top left, and that's Chinx. Huh. Yeah, but we already exposed Miss Kanaya, the body tee, all that, like. But when she take all this makeup off, she look like a different person. She's a real catfish. She look different. But yeah, it do look like she was putting belt to ass. Yeah. They said T Love is definitely up there with Dani and Oceans on the annoying meter. Like, girl, yes, shut up, bruh. Annoying.
Oh my god. Shut up.
Man, they are so annoying. I effing love Drea. How can you hate her? She's so funny. Yeah, what was she wearing? You see how she got the jumpsuit on? And what the hell is Oceans wearing? Looking like a character from Mortal Kombat. Y'all, they just... The ski mask bodysuit is crazy to me. Like,
while you have a chance, you need to be trying to get an education because your looks ain't gonna get you paid. Because you're not that cute. And your hair is uneven. You look dusty.
So it says, OMG, why are they jumping my girl Chinx? Yeah, they had her in the bushes, y'all. It was bad. They had her in the bushes and they was beating her up. She stopped fighting back at one point. I said, damn, girl, get up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm rooting for you.
You disappointed me. You disappointed me.
I was ready to jump through the damn screen, y'all, and pop the trunk.
Get the key, pop the trunk. You know what we came here to do. I know what I came here to do. Pop the trunk.
So let's see what the cabaret girlies got to say. Okay, let's see what the cabaret girlies got to say, because it's a lot going on, right? So we got Love responding about her fight with Drea, okay? She says, I'm irritated as F. Me slamming Andraya wasn't shown. I made her head hit the concrete hard as F just for it to not show. Well, y'all should be used to this. This is Zeus. They're definitely gonna edit these fights because I definitely didn't see that, but y'all was like on the ground and stuff like that. So I can believe that. I can believe that. But would y'all say she got beat up? I mean, it's pretty even between her and Andraya. Like, they didn't really, the security jump. I don't know. It'd be hard to judge the fight sometimes. You know what I mean? Because they don't really be letting them get in the paint. Let's read some comments. I don't think you should be fighting with them holes in your heart, babe. Right. Is it safe for her to be fighting? Love, you should have fought half the house already, boo. Just go home. Right. How are you fighting with holes in your heart, baby? You're a whole liability. Right. Yeah. She need to go home. She definitely need to go home. I'm tired of love. Well, let's see what Neek has to say. Okay, let's see what Neek had to say. Neek had some things to say about these girls and what happened, the fights and stuff like that. So she starts off throwing shade at Dani, I believe, right? Because that's who she fought. She says, I F Dani up, period. Yeah, I mean, she clearly won. I wouldn't even give Dani the win or nothing like that, but it wasn't as bad. They be kind of overhyping things. Like the one that's very decisive that was obvious was Chinx in Egypt. It was literally no questioning that. It was straight up. And the security was actually letting them fight. Like, now that's TV, bro. They be letting them fight. So she says, love, fake calling me out. Okay, bet. Girl, you know damn well you should have said it louder, B. Oh, yeah, she was calling Neek out at the last minute while Neek already ran. Because she want to fight Dani. She looking for Dani again. She says, so I just asked Love, did she want to fight face to face? And she said no. Correct, or I'm tripping. She did say that. Girl, you know I never heard you fake call me out. Then when I asked you, you said no, B. Oh! Okay. Okay, Chinx said Dani was dogging you. Did the ball spots grow in yet? Oh, she talking about Neek. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Y'all gotta rewatch it because from what I was watching, I don't think Neek really beat her up like that. I thought Dani was getting in with her, right? But like I said, if you want to give her the win, I'll say Neek won, but I don't know. I slowed it down. I watched it like 3 or 4 times. Like I said, the one that was decisive, not even no questions asked, was clearly Egypt versus Chinx. That was bad. You said Chinx was smiling when she was in them bushes. Yeah, I was noticing that. I was like, this is so scripted. I got mad. I was like, girl, why is she laughing like that? You said she sure was smiling. Chinx was laughing at T-Love. Yeah, while T-Love was punching her all in her damn face. I said, that was crazy. She says, OMG, my wife Egypt ate Chinx. What the F had her twisting? That's why she responded to Neek like that. Because she was saying that, she's Team Egypt and she laughing at Chinx getting beat up. So we might see Chinx versus Neek at the reunion. Because that's definitely shade. Y'all gotta fight.
Don't make me fuck you up, girl.
I'm tired of seeing y'all bitches go back and forth with each other. Fight or shut the fuck up. Simple.
Okay. Let's get T-Love side of the story, okay? We got T-Love. Let's see what T-Love got to say. T-Love says, if I was as big as Chinx, I wouldn't been folded. You mean would have? Oh, my God. I would not been folded. Okay, anyways, she meant to say would have, y'all. If I was as big as Chinx, I would have been folding my little ad up. But did y'all see the fear of God she had in her eyes for Egypt? So ready to throw drinks and ish on me. But when somebody your own size, you running. Say it ain't so. She was kind of running, I'll be honest. She was kind of running, but she still got in the paint. She fought her, but Egypt basically didn't give her a choice. So she still stood her ground, but she got beat up. They said she got tore out the frame. Well, to be fair, you spat on that girl. Is you cool? Right. Chinx said running from who? I don't know. It said, yeah, because you definitely saw Egypt and squared up. And upstairs you was trying to make sure you had space. If you want to say that, sure. She still fought her regardless. They said she wasn't running. Plus, Egypt had no reason to fire her. She just wanted her 5 minutes of camera time and still got beat on like a drum. Who, Egypt? So y'all, come on. I love Chinx, but I'm not gonna be, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be biased. I'm not gonna be delusional. To say that Egypt got beat like a drum is crazy.
Whoa, you guys are delusional.
That's not what happened. That's definitely not what happened. So T Love says she was so scared why she was so geeked and ready to fight little old me. Oh, they always bringing up the size. But my sis Egypt, she was running. Wow. Oh my God. All you snuck me, huh? How? Time to rumble. I love fighting big B's. LMAO, I said B, take your heels off. I ain't never been a B. I ain't never been a trick. I ain't never met a bitch that don't want to F me. Yeah, that's Joseline's song, y'all. Okay. She's so damn corny. T-Love, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. T-Love annoying. They should have just brought back Miss Wet Wet. Yeah, they could have just brought back Miss Wet Wet because she annoying.
Shut when you think about it.
So now we got Miss Egypt jumping into the situation. We finally about to hear from Nigeria. We just heard from Cisco. Okay, and she's referring to her altercation with Chinx, with Brinks Truck, right? It says Miss Egypt makes a few posts regarding her and Chinx altercation. She says, somebody please slow that fight down because Chinx never touched me. I literally was weaving her ish. And it looked like, what it looked like and what it was ain't the same. I walked off the scene with a scratch on my lip and a snatched wig. This B was lumped up, no shade. Yeah, it looked like she got Chinx eye. She says, like I said, slip, that's under my chin. The F is y'all talking about. That B damn near hit my throat. This, the bitch bigger than me, so she was towering over me. Had my back bent in a C, but I got some straightened, and she did too. Okay, why is she talking in riddles? They say, Egypt, you had no reason to even be fighting her, babe. That was very tacky of you. I agree, but it's reality TV, y'all. We gonna keep saying that forever. Chinx 8. Egypt thought being a bully would work. Nah, Baldy. Not this time. Nah, Chinx was eating knuckle sandwiches, if that's what you mean. What you talking about? Egypt wanted us to believe she's this heavy hitter because she beat Daisy of all people in a fight, and all she did was make her leak. Yeah, but she definitely beat up Chinx. Now Chinx responded being messy as hell, and this is not a good look. She did look like a dude fighting her, y'all. Can we be honest? Transformer, what's between your thighs? I'm just saying. So Chinx reposts this and says, somebody get this man. Bro, this look like a grown man, y'all. This look like Ja Rule from the back. It's murder. Holla, holla. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Murder. You know what I mean? OMG, the B, the Hulk, what the F? Yeah, is this Egypt or is this Neo? Miss Independent, that's why I love her. She got her own thing. I'm just saying, y'all, that's a crazy still shot. It do look like she fighting a grown man. That look crazy, huh?
Bitch, I'm scared. Where's the door?
Man, that look crazy. That look crazy, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. So let's see. So Chinx lets us know basically that she was injured. She got injured fighting them, I guess, in the bushes or whatever. She lost a whole fingernail. She says, after I fought the Hulk. Oh yeah, she called her the Hulk, y'all. After I fought the Hulk and her partner in crime, the Q-tip, yeah, Cisco, my fingernail was completely off and my hand was leaking. I could barely ball my fist up. No one is scared of you, bees. Try again. Okay. Yeah. They said, oh, T-Love said, my nail been off. Next. Oh, she says, my nail was completely torn off after our fight. What that mean? I mean, that's a good point. That's a good point. Egypt had no reason to be fighting Chinx anyways, which is true, right? They said the ogre, then they called her Oak Shrek. The ogre needed a storyline. Beating up Chinx does not make you a heavy hitter. Should have proved, well, just size-wise, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. But, you know, I give credit what credit's due, bro. She She got her good, y'all. And they jumped her in the bushes. Yeah. I didn't like that, y'all. I was mad.
Leave Brittany alone! Please.
Y'all know Chinx is my girl, man.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I was so disappointed.
You disappointed me. You disappointed me.
Yeah, she has alopecia. But yeah, y'all said she looked like a bodybuilder. Yeah. Egypt is not a small girl at all. So now we can hear from the boss lady. All right, y'all let me know how y'all feel. Let's hear from the boss lady. The boss lady definitely has some things to say, and she's messy as hell as always.
But wait, there's more.
Bring the popcorn. This finna get good.
Joseline says, LOL, you did splits and all type of ish. The F, she cap, she's scary. G baby, do better. Stop being a sucker. Shaking my head. We've been calling her out for that. She been copping please, but talking a lot of trash, which is crazy. She just didn't want to fight, y'all. Let's just be honest. She didn't want to fight.
You're not like that. Bitch, you pineapple, coconut, juice, sweet. How? Fuck is we saying, bitch? You sweeter than sweet, bitch. On the dead homies, bitch.
Joseline literally does not like any of her cast members. All right. She says, natural wants a school. Interesting. Every other word is a curse word. I don't get it, but okay. Congratulations. Damn. That's shade.
Bitch, that's shade. Humble yourself.
These hoes ain't got no manners.
Okay. She says, Egypt said she's just here for the cabaret. LOL. I'm a minute. She will be cursing me out. Oh, you mean in a minute she'll be cursing you out? They all do. Okay. Okay. They be losing me when they be trying to articulate themselves, y'all. They don't know how to spell. No spaces, no punctuation, all that stuff. Somebody in the comments said, Chinx body go crazy. Of course it do. What you talking about? Chinx body is T. She says, Dani, you are an actress. And is. Okay, the ladies looking amazing at the bar, getting ready to meet me. They all look beautiful. Was she talking about when they was outside in the bathing suits? Or was she talking about when they did the dinner? I don't remember. Egypt, oh, this is Joseline being messy. Egypt dragged Chinx really quick. I was like, what is going on? Yeah, because it did just happen out of nowhere. As soon as she snuck T-Love, Egypt, squared up with her. Remember, this is all based off T-Love spitting on Chinx, by the way. Like, why are you even fighting this girl's battle? It's weird.
Stay in your place. Mind your fucking business.
Mind your business. Mind your business. But you took her in the bathroom.
They said, Joseline says, oh, Neek likes Sky. Yes, she do. Remember, they like girls. I was paying attention to that, too. Yeah. Y'all do what y'all will with that information.
They're fucking each other.
Allegedly.
Bitches, you a slut. You a dirty ass fucking slut ass bitch.
And of course, this is what Joseline is known for, y'all. Joseline gotta throw shade at the baddies. And I have to agree with her when it comes to this. It's true. They do let them fight longer on Joseline's Cabaret. They be letting them get in the paint a little bit more. Do the security jump in? Yes, but it's not as quick as baddies. Baddies, it'd be crazy. It'd be to the point you can't even say who won the fight or not sometimes, because it'd be like, damn, y'all not even letting them fight. So she retweets this. Somebody says, why are the fights on your show always better and longer than baddies? Joseline just reposted and says Joseline Cabaret, California. That's messy. That's messy. They said that's because Joseline actually run her show. Them girls don't listen to Natalie. She only talked to certain girls crazy. Joseline talked to all of them crazy. No, Natalie talked to everybody crazy. They the same person, y'all. They just move a little differently. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Joseline be sending girls home and all type of stuff if they stand up for themselves. It be a little too much, you know. You said they be editing the fights too. You talking about Joseline's Cabaret? They do too, but I don't think it's as bad as the baddies. Y'all, we literally never saw Scotty get her black eye. We never seen it. We saw her get punched in the back of the head. They edit to where as though Lex looked like she fell in the pool, right? It looked like Scotty knocked her down or something. And then next episode, she got a black eye. It was weird. You said Joseline just be finding anything to tear the girls down, but let's be for real, she don't like anybody. True, she about money. You said, no, I meant baddies be editing their fights. Right, okay, yeah. They both do though. You said they be breaking up the fights, baddies fights after they get one punch in. Right. Security don't be saving girls on Cabaret the way they do on baddies at all. At all. It's bad. It's bad, man. But overall, it looks good, man. I've been entertained. These hoes is getting in the paint. And it looked like the same thing happened in the next episode, man. So lights, camera, fades, fights, camera, action. It's lit. It's lit. I ain't gonna lie.
Teach your man how to squabble.
Okay, so now I'm about to beat your ass. Bitch, come to the forefront, ho. You started all this shit, bitch.
That's shade towards baddies, though. All right? I wonder if Natalie's gonna respond to this.
Bitch, that's shade. Humble yourself.
Yeah. What you over here being messy for?
Super messy, man. But I'm excited, man. Fades on fades on fades.
Lights, camera, fades. We don't need no lights, camera, action. Bitch, we can get fades. Next.